Good afternoon, everybody. Gléowine here. Just wanting to say that I'm not retired, deceased, or any of that stuff you would get from reading something like here on Tolkien Gateway. If we read here, it says Gléowine was a minstrel of the King's House of Rohan in the late Third Age. Was, first of all, I am a minstrel. I'm still putting out one-hit wonders, which we'll get to in a moment, and all sorts of other great things. So I am a minstrel, or Gléowine is a minstrel, is how it should read. For some reason, just because people think that I'm elderly, that means that I am deceased or about to be deceased, or, you know, one of those artists that you'll read about and you're like, I think they're alive, but I don't really know. I shouldn't be in that category. I'm only elderly. I'm not old. We dealt with this back in 2015. As you can see here, I got it highlighted already. That's how upset I was about it. As you can see, in response to your feedback, when 16.1 goes live, Gléowine's harp will once again sound like the old harp. They called my harp old, which I made myself, so by extension, if you make something which is now old, you, by extension, are old. But I'm not old, I'm elderly. Get it right, LOTRO developers. Get it right, Tolkien Gateway. I am still alive, I'm still a minstrel, and that's how it should be. Now, if we move on here, this is an example of someone who got it right. If you're ever in doubt, always trust the playing cards. They're usually the most accurate. Anyway, as you can see here, Gléowine, minstrel of Rohan. Not was minstrel, not used to be minstrel, not former minstrel, not retired minstrel. No, minstrel, because that is what I am. I'm the sweet elderly man who makes such serenading tones for the wonderful late king to hear. Now sure, I might no longer be the king's minstrel, but I am still a minstrel, and am only elderly, not old. Anyway, to prove this, I found that I have a music fan guild. Now, do old people have music fan guilds? I think not. Elderly people do. Now, as we can see here, Melanath Gléowine is the music guild of the Foradrim. Oh, it warms my heart to know that out there are Swedish singers singing wonderful hymns in my name. I am so honored and delighted to have found this out that I thought I would feature them in this video. I might have got ahead of myself there. There we go. As you can see here, this is the group, and they're singing in a library. Let's take a little listen to this wonderful fan club. Have you ever heard something so beautiful, so wonderful? And look, none of these people are old, except for maybe that guy. And so clearly, I'm not old either. Not old at all. Just elderly. Get it right, Internet. Get it right. Alright, so once again, as I said at the start of the video, to prove that I indeed am still alive and kicking and making new songs all the time, here is my one-hit wonder that was such a big hit that I've gotten requests from it ever since. Drinking Time with Gléowine. It's drinking time with Gléowine, drinking time with Gléowine, drinking time with Gléowine. Oh, it's drinking time with Gléowine. Have you ever heard such a wonderful one-hit wonder? Now, if all this isn't proof that I not only have a trading card, but also a fan group and a one-hit wonder, How many old people do you know that have all that? I would say none. None of you know any old people that have that, but you know at least one elderly individual, and that is Gléowine, the elderly minstrel of Rohan. So, next time you're wondering who you should bring to sing at your parties, or whatever event that you have, just think of either Gléowine or this wonderful Swedish singing group, Melanath Gléowine, to go and enjoy in your wonderful nerdy parties all around Middle-earth. So, what have we learned here today? We've learned that if you need a very, very, very specialized singing group for your Tolkien parties, you should look none other than Melanath Gléowine, or Gléowine himself, who is very much still alive. I'm still alive.